My Chemical Romance is back with a brand new album, Danger Days, The True Lives of the Fabulous Killjoys, coming out November 22nd. And these gamers are also stoked to have their song Planetary Go picked as the opening track for Gran Turismo 5. I met up with the band in LA to get their impressions on the game and to find out if the rockers enjoyed crashing the cars more than racing them.
What did you guys think when you found out that you'd be in the opening scene of Gran Turismo 5? I mean, in the video game world, that is huge.
Yeah, it's such a huge game, and they've obviously been perfecting it for years, and I remember when the first one came out, you know, it's like a big deal, like when a big sports game or something comes out, everybody's waiting for Gran Turismo.
It sounds like you guys knew a little bit about the franchise then, before this collaboration came about.
Yeah, what's really crazy is when the first Gran Turismo came out, I worked at a video game store.
Oh!
Yeah, I remember it coming out and it was a huge deal, and me and my manager at the time would play it all the time at the store. Yeah, it was fun.
When we found out we were the main song at the top, we were like super thrilled. Planetary is a really special song, which I guess the best way to explain that song is to kind of give you a taste of how we recorded it, which is to say the lights were dim, it was 2 a.m., there was a strobe light going off, and everybody in the studio was pogoing while we were making the song.
When we first got on a CD, I think driving really fast to that song, it felt right.
Yeah.
So like when we were like thinking like, oh man, like we did a video, like it's just like you're just in a car like pedal to the metal, like going.
Yeah.
And the fact that now it's in a game where you can do that, it's pretty badass.
It's pretty awesome. You know, I mean, we're huge video game fans, obviously. I think a lot of bands are these days, though, which is cool. But yeah, it was a huge honor. Very excited because we like driving fast now. That's kind of our new thing. So it works with our new vibe.
You guys got a little bit of time with the game. What'd you think?
Yeah, we got to play
so much fun.
Yeah, really great.
So much
Yeah, they get
fun.
better and better.
It's really beautiful looking, and it handles really great. It's challenging, but it doesn't feel like too hard, you know, which I love. I felt like if we had played it for another half hour, we would have got a little better. Not crashing into so many things, but it doesn't feel like it's so imposing that you're never going to get it, you know? And the cars look beautiful, which is the most important thing. Like, they look great.
You only got a small sampling of the cars that are in the full roster. What were some of your favorites?
Well, for me, I have a '69 Vet, and that's the one that Frank chose to play, and it looks just like it. It's amazing. And even kind of, you know, I noticed it even kind of handles like it. It's
I
kind
know
of like drifting.
you'll never let me drive you over.
Yeah, you'd knock something off. Yeah, I'd say from just right off the bat, that one I'm going to be driving a lot. It's almost like you get to test drive the car in the game, and then you're like, oh, well, not that we have money for it, but I'll try to get that car.
You were thinking about getting the SLS AMG, but you wanted to see how it handles.
That car is exciting.
Yes,
car is very
you drove that car,
I drove that car, yeah. It's pretty beautiful.
You were in first for a little while.
I was, instantly in first place with that car. Gran Turismo feels more engaging in the realism, you know, but not the kind of realism that it didn't feel like I was in a driving course lesson or anything. Like, it wasn't the DMV.
Yeah, it was like a simulator. Like.
Yeah, it was like super fun while at the same time being a bit more realistic, which was great.
And all the cars like handle completely differently, and it's like that's a lot of work that you have to put into that.
You know, I was noticing the cobblestone speedway, and you could see the sun kind of glint off every single bump on them. And obviously the cars, which are why we come to the game, is for the cars.
That attention to detail.
Yeah, absolutely.
While realism has always been a Gran Turismo staple, GT5 is the first one to show damage modeling. That means seeing every dent, scratch, and ding as you careen around the track.
Would you say you guys play more for the fun of racing, or seeing the cars get banged up and damaged?
It's a little both,
Yeah,
right?
50-50, I guess.
Yeah. Sometimes you just want to smash something. You know what I mean? So that's really fun.
When you get in a really amazing car wreck, the worse it is, the more I laugh. Because you're just like, oh my god, I'm so dead. If that was me, there's no way I'd be making out of it.
You're not only contributing a song, but you guys also designed some racing suits.
Oh yeah.
For Gran Turismo. Tell me about that.
That was super fun. Well, a lot of what went in, as I'm sure obviously went into Gran Turismo, how much attention to detail there was with the cars and everything, and that same attention to detail went into our costumes, let's call them. So when we got the opportunity, Matt Taylor, who's the graphic designer, who's joined at my hip, and we kind of like all do this stuff together, he was so excited. He's like, oh my god, we get to do a racing outfit. And so we have a lot of the spirit of the record, and there's some of our own made-up companies on the patches, and the good luck over the visor, which is obviously from his helmet. So there's little bits of every guy on there.
When you guys were first starting out, did you ever think you would be part of an international video game franchise?
No. I mean, I didn't. No, definitely not. I think we didn't even know if we were going to be an international band. Like, hearing your band referred to as an international band is like a crazy thing. And it's obviously a huge honor to be involved in anything that's international, like, and meant for the world to enjoy.
Well, we can't wait to hear Planetary Go, and good luck with the album and the tour and everything. Thanks so much, you guys.
Thank you guys. This is great.